Hey guys, welcome back for the second video on how to do a corner to corner project. And in this video I'm going to show you how I make my graph GANs and how I match the project with the graph GAN. And so I usually work the projects from the right bottom corner, and I'm going to show you a diagram in another scene. Okay, so in this diagram, I am starting in this lower right hand corner here, and I am just showing how I would work it from the right bottom, and I would move forward working from top to bottom for row 2, for row 3, row 4, and so forth. But I usually work it from the right bottom corner and I work my way up. So the first cluster here at the bottom, that would count as the first row. These two clusters will count as the second row, and these three clusters count as the third row. So if you just keep going, you will continue to move up the rows. And I wanted to show you how to do a color change once we get into the heart. Okay, in this graph, I am just showing you how to use the blocking method. The top rows are in white, and I'm working from top to bottom in each row. Down at the 11th row is where the color change starts, and that is what I'm going to demonstrate. Alright, so I am coming up where I need to make the color change, my first color change. And what I would do is I'm going to take the second color, which is the lavender purple. And what I'm going to do is first I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the next step. But before I close the slip stitch, I bring in the purple. Once I bring the purple through the 2 loops, I'm going to chain 3. And I leave a long enough tail so I can weave this in later. But I'm going to chain 3. And then I'm going to just continue on like I normally would, making 3 additional double crochets. And I kind of just pull on those strings in the back, and I just continue on as I normally would. So that's 3, and here's the 4th one, because our clusters are always in 4. And then once I'm done, I have to put like 8 more clusters of purple going up this ladder. So I'm going to continue that, and then I'll go back to the white. But some people know how to like weave this in as they go. I just cut it and then I weave it in afterward because I'm not a pro with that. So I'm going to finish this, and then I'll show you what it's looking like once I switch back to the white. Alright, so I have inserted my 8 purples and I cut the bottoms off. Just wanted to show you how that looks. I'm going to weave that in later, so as you work in the project, you might see strings hanging all over the place. There are some videos out there that show you how an easier way to weave that in. But you're not going to find that in this video. I just weave those loose ends in at the end. So that's just the way I do it, because I have to get through it. But I'm going to go back to this white color. I'm just going to show you how I put that in. And then in the next scene, I'm going to show you how to count the rows. Like how to use the block method, so that way you can be able to keep up with the project. And then you'll be ready to do a corner to corner all on your own. Okay, so here we go. I'm slip stitching just like I did with the white, pulling up the loop, and then I'm taking the white string, and I am pulling it through leaving a nice tail so I can weave that in, and chaining up 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna insert 3 double crochets. Now in my last video I had my grandson that was hollering in the background. In this video I think you hear my son hollering in the background. He's playing the video game, his favorite pastime. Alright, so bear with me. So that's one. Here's the second one. And here's the third. Which all together is actually 4 because we're including that chain of 3. And you just want to pull those back strings. And that's how I would end that row. So I'm just going to show you the blocking method. And then you should be able to get through this project. And then we'll show you the final outcome of the project. Alright y'all, this is the final of the project, and I just wanted to show you what that would look like. And if you see, I've also attached a border. I made this border using the double crochet front post and back post method, and I'm going to have a link to the full diagram in the video description. And if you want to download the PDF, go right ahead and enjoy making this free pattern. Thanks for watching.